Well, despite years of education reform efforts, U.S. reading outcomes remain stubbornly low. Just 40% of fourth graders are working below what's considered a basic reading level for their age. That's actually the largest percentage since 2002. This is all according to a national assessment commonly known as the nation's report card.
And when children don't learn to read early, experts say the consequences ripple across every area. In fact, they're more likely to fall behind academically, disengage from school, and face limited opportunities even later in life. Well, that's why today we are talking to Rachael Garnick from the Pennsylvania Literacy Coalition. Rachael, when we were just talking the commercial break, your first question was, did you guys know, that there was a literacy crisis? Do you find that people don't even know this exists?
Yeah, this is a huge and widespread issue that does not get enough attention, which is partly why I'm here today, right? Over 50% of U.S. adults are not able to read at a middle school level. So this is a problem that starts in early elementary and continues later in life and has repercussions, not just for education, but for workforce and for everyday issues.
And you say this isn't about, a lack of motivation for the students, right? What is it about? What is behind this awful percentage?
Yeah, so it's not a child issue. This is an issue about how we're teaching kids to read. For too long, we have been teaching not using evidence-based methods. And schools haven't had access to early screeners to test children for reading challenges early. We need to get our educators trained in how the brain actually learns to read.
Let's separate fact from fiction, and let's run through a little rapid fire list, true or false.
Sounds great.
Myth number one, if a child is smart, reading will come easily.
Ooh, yeah, so if a child is smart, reading doesn't actually just come naturally. It's not a natural process like learning to walk or learning to talk. It is a skill that needs to be explicitly taught. Reading challenges don't have anything to do with intelligence. It's really how you're instructed to read.
So it's not about capacity?
It's not, no. And what the research tells us is that the vast majority of kids, almost all kids, can learn to read when taught with evidence-based instruction.
Wow. Here's the thing. We talk a lot on this show about how important it is to read to your children, but you say it's a myth that just reading to them is actually going to help them learn to read. So why is that?
Yeah, reading it to your children is really important and awesome. It builds vocabulary and it fosters a love of reading, but it is not explicitly teaching them how to read. We need to teach kids how letters and sounds are mapped together so that we can decode words. So reading to kids, great, but it is not teaching kids to read.
I love you're telling me this.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
in
an important
right
distinction
now where I'm having my child sort of put the sounds together, right?
Yeah.
And I think she's ready. She's young, but I think she's ready. But there's another myth here that teachers already know how to instruct kids in reading.
Yeah, I was a former first grade teacher, didn't have the training that I felt I needed in order to instruct kids to learn to read. For decades, we've been using guessing and the three cueing method. Yeah, to teach kids to read. We thought that teaching kids would just come, kids would learn to read naturally. But we now know better, so we have to do better.
And equip teachers better, you're saying.
Exactly. They need the training and understanding how the brain actually learns to read.
Parents do too, I think.
To a degree, yeah, we all do. I think we need to kind of get off our phones and focus on the books.
Absolutely. I'm hearing you say this is a systemic issue and that teachers need the right techniques and tools to teach reading. What about when kids don't figure it out by third grade? I think that was part of kind of the lore that they'll figure it out at some point.
Totally. And even as a teacher, I thought that, but it is not the case. Kids who don't learn to read by the end of third grade or the beginning of fourth are unlikely to catch up. So reading by fourth grade is critical. We need to be intervening early, testing for reading challenges early, and making sure that kids are understanding how letters and sounds work together to decode words.
Can I just ask very, very briefly, where can you go to do that?
Yeah, so you should, as a parent, you should go and ask your school, ask your child's teacher, how are you teaching reading in this school? Are you using explicit phonics instruction? Are you screening early for intervention? And if your school doesn't have the answer, you can go to the state and advocate for change. So with the Pennsylvania Literacy Coalition, we are working to ensure that all students have access to high quality reading instruction and all teachers have the tools to teach them how to read.
Rachael Garnick, we learned so much from this segment about literacy and what's needed. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.